experience for me. I'm just a guy. I'm a man with foibles like anyone else. I'm a flawed guy, but a guy who's always on the right path, looking to make tomorrow better than it was yesterday. And for me, this is a very humbling experience. I mean, these events have grown and grown. They started with 10 people, and 15, then 20, then we had an event last night organized by OP. There were 150 people there. And that really impacts me deeply, and it lets me know that we're fighting the right fight. Because this was a tough decision to do what we did. You know, my wife and I, we're not looking for anybody's sympathy. We left a lot for this, but you folks have sacrificed too. There was a guy here before, he jumped on as our Baltimore County finance chair. You know, he had a ton of things to do tonight. It was his kid's birthday party. He stopped by for 5 minutes, drove all the way down here just to say I was here. And that matters. So thank you. This is, it gets me, I don't like to talk about it too much because it gets me a little choked up. So trust what I'm telling you, that this means more to me than I think you'll ever know. Folks, you hear it all the time. You've heard it from me before. Overused expression, but not this time. This is the most important election of my lifetime. I can only attest to my experiences on this planet. I'm 37 years old. My wife and I are both roughly the same age. We are in a lot of trouble.
She's younger.
Yeah, she is. A lot younger. Just in her 21 years on this planet, this is the most important election of our lifetime. You could call it. Everybody just saying my butt there, so you can call it. But we are in a lot of trouble, folks. And I don't say that to sound apocalyptic or to scare anyone. You know, the best part about the Republican Party is we don't say, like the president, that yesterday was terrible. You know what we say? We say tomorrow's going to be better. That's what we do. We give you a reason to hope, not a reason to hate what happened in the past. We are going to move on and we are going to fix this. But that does not absolve us of a responsibility to openly and honestly speak now about the condition we're in. We are in terrible shape, folks. We are in real trouble. And our state in particular is in even worse shape. Because our state has latched its future to the federal government and those federal dollars. Well, folks, it's not news to any of you. There's no more money. There is no more money. And unfortunately, when people find out, the people that matter, that there's no more money, it's too late. They have in economics what we call the tragedy of the commons. When everybody owns something, no one owns it. You know, when you can just openly fish, what happens? Everybody wants to take the most fish they can. It doesn't benefit you to take less, even if it's better for the ocean. It doesn't matter. That's what's happening now. We're all going down together, but no one individually. So everybody's saying, maybe we can ride this out for 6 more months, maybe another year. Folks, we can't. We cannot afford another year, no less 4 more years of putting on a blindfold and pretending that our problems are just going to go away. They won't. We can fix them. And that's a message that has nothing to do with party. I don't want to get off on a tangent, but we are out, the primaries are over for us. There's no establishment, there's no outsider. I have that on my cards, but I'm not talking about an outsider of the party, I'm talking about an outsider of the process. It's time to move past all of this. This fight, this election is too important. I don't care what your individual differences are with people. We have to win. And we have to win now. Moral victories are over. Yeah, we placed well, we only lost by 1 point. The silver medal right now is just the best loser. You are the gold medal of losers. We cannot lose. Reagan won this state in 1984. George H.W. Bush won this state. Sauerbrey won this state. We know it. I said, oh, you know, everyone knows we laugh because we know it's true. Bob Ehrlich won this state. Yes, we've had a few bad elections. Okay, so what does that mean to you? Take your toys and go home? That doesn't mean anything to me. That means you fight harder. You sharpen up the sword and you go after it. And now is the time. This is your home. This state is your home. It's yours. These are your businesses. These are your homes. Your kids were raised here. Many of you were married here. I know I was married. I had my 2 children here. They've never known any different. I am not forfeiting my home or my state to a group of statists who like nothing more than economically bury our own state. I will not do it. I know Congressman Harris won't do it. The delegate or Senator J.B. Jennings won't do it either. That's why they're here. This is a fight worth having. Cede no ground. Cede no ground. Don't cede any rhetorical ground, any argumentative ground. Stand proud knowing we always stood for the right things. Our party matters. I'll leave you with this quip, because sometimes people say, well, you can't really sell the Democrats. They, us, Montgomery County, Prince. I don't believe in they or us. And you know what? If I'm too ignorant to believe that I shouldn't be in Prince George's County, then I don't want to be educated. Don't tell me, because I'm really not interested at all. I'm doing what I know is right. And those folks deserve to hear our message, because they're not those folks. They'll come out, I'll be at the Suitland Metro or Greenbelt. We spend a lot of time at metros, just like this. And you know, they'll come up to me and they'll say, hey, I saw you on some show. We've been very lucky with the media, a lot of luck, but we'll take it. Usually it's that Discovery Channel thing about the Secret Service. And they'll say, you were that Secret Service guy. I say, yeah, that was me. I'm usually waiting for a Columbia joke. But sometimes sometimes they'll bypass that. And they'll say, you know, why should I vote for you? Why should I, consider a Republican? I never have before. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I say, you think you can spend your money better than a government bureaucrat? Yours. You or him? They say, yeah, me. Say healthcare. You think you should make your decisions, your healthcare decisions, or should you have to go to someone who's essentially like a DMV rep, a government rep? Or is that your call? They say, no, that's mine. It's okay with 2 for 2. I say third, when it comes to schooling, do you think those kids in Baltimore City, Prince George's County, certain areas in Western Maryland that can't go to a good school deserve a shot? They say, absolutely. I've never gotten a no to any one of those 3. I usually say, welcome to the Republican Party. Here's your card. Give us a look, please. I left you with that because I don't want you to be frustrated. Blue states have turned red states have turned blue, but they've turned colors with hard work. And you showing up tonight's hard work. Listen, fundraisers are hot, their houses, I know, I've been to 100 of them. You're like, all right, what time? When do we get out of here? Don't think I don't know what you're thinking. I've been there. Shut this guy up, it's 8:15, I want to get out of here. Folks, I get it, I've been there. But you showing up tonight was work. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate this, and anything I can do to answer your questions afterwards, knock them dead, please. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.